The Prime Minister in New York on the global stage.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. But it's domestic issues defining his premiership so far. You campaigned on a message of change, yet you find yourself caught in a row over the huge amount of freebies you've accepted while leader of the opposition, £107,000, far more than any other MP. Do you acknowledge that this has undermined your message and reputation?
Everything I've had has been declared, and sitting behind the numbers are some human explanations. Some of that money was for the loan of a flat during the election period. No money changed hands.
Yes, and that was related to your son.
We had a situation where the election was called. My son happened to be in the middle of his GCSEs. That means there are a lot of journalists outside the front door. So I said, we're going to get you out of here and get you somewhere where you can just study and get to school and back without having to go through all of that. And that's when someone said, well, in which case, I can make this flat available to you. And I wasn't going to let my son fail or not do well in his GCSEs because of journalists outside our front door.
You said in your speech yesterday, it's a shared struggle, a project that says to everyone this will be tough. There will be some people that would also want a different environment where they would like their child to go so they could have a better opportunity. Do you see how it looks to some people that there's one rule for you in terms of being able to claim this stuff that other people don't have access to?
Well, I think that's why the rules are there to declare it. But look, every day...
Do you get it, though?
Every day...
Do you get how it looks?
If you're putting to me, Beth, that I should have stayed in my Kentish Town home and disrupted my son's GCSEs, that was the right thing to do, then I think you should put that to me.
The PM as tense as we've seen him, defending donations, even as polling shows the public don't like it. So you don't want to change the rules?
I think it's a judgment call for each Member of Parliament.
So you're not going to change the rules, just to be clear? You don't think the rules need reviewing in light of some of the backlash against it? Two-thirds of the public think you should not accept these tickets.
It's a judgment call. In relation to clothing, then I have made the decision that I won't accept donations for clothing. That was something that was done in opposition. We're now in government, so you won't be seeing those declarations.
Okay. Meanwhile, back home, Labour activists are in full rebellion. Conference backing a protest against his cut to the winter fuel payments. Your first conference as Prime Minister, and they have voted you down. It's not just Labour, it's the country that's not with you on this policy. It's bad politics.
Well, I do understand why people are concerned about it, but we inherited a £22 billion black hole. We've taken a decision to deal with it because that will stabilise the economy. I recommit to the triple lock, which means that for pensioners, state pensioners, there was £900 extra this year, £460 predicted next year, and so on and so forth, which is why by stabilising the economy, we can ensure that pensioners are better off with a Labour government.
How are you? Good to see you.
Very good to see you again.
The PM's focus for now on conflicts abroad, with President Zelensky at the UN trying to unlock weapons for Ukraine, while the Middle East remains on the brink. If it's hard back home, there's little respite here.